Okay, well, I would like to talk about, how you got started playing soccer. How did you get into
Oh,
beautiful game?
yeah. So I started. It would have been in kindergarten. So I started kindergarten at 4. I think like right in that fall season, my parents just put me like in all the sports, and just see
Yeah.
what stuck. So I played basketball, baseball, soccer. I was 35 pounds, so I did not play football. Also, I don't think you could play football in
Uh,
kindergarten either. So
I'm
I think
pretty
those
sure
are the
you
only
can, like,
three.
now, though. They have
Right,
Pee Wee
yeah.
leagues
I
now.
think the only 3 sports that I had the option to play were soccer, baseball, and basketball.
Okay.
And yeah, soccer just stuck throughout the years. So I was forced to play baseball against my will.
Okay.
And I remember, so I had this conversation with my parents like a year or two ago, and they apologized. They were like, "We did not understand that you really didn't enjoy the sport. We just thought like it was taken away." I loved Pokemon and I played Pokemon, so they were like, "We just thought you wanted to play more Pokemon."
Right.
And I was like, "No. I genuinely
Did
hated
not
the
like
sport." Yeah,
baseball.
yeah. So I played up until like whenever it went to like the machine pitch, it's like C-ball is what it's called.
Okay.
So you put the ball in the spinny machine and it shoots it out so there's not like anyone actually pitching.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I played up to that, and then I was like, I don't know, 9. I don't know how old you are when you get to that point. And then they were like, oh, okay, all right, we'll let you out now.
Yeah.
And then I played basketball. I enjoyed basketball. It was taken away from the time where I could play soccer because it's in the winter, so the indoor seasons
Right,
were going. So I
okay.
was like not able to play as much indoor as I wanted. So I think like 6th or 7th grade was my last year playing basketball, and then it was soccer from there. Yeah.
That sounds very, very interesting.
Yeah.
That's...
Just kind of thrown into all the sports, and that
Yeah,
just
I know.
happened to be the one that stuck. It could have been playing basketball my whole life. Instead, I could have been at a basketball shop right now.
Right, and
Playing.
you would
Is
not
that
be here.
is that a thing?
I don't know.
I don't know of one.
I don't know if it is, but you probably just gave somebody a really good idea.
Yeah.
So, but
If you're into basketball,
right?
why don't you make a basketball specific store?
There you go.
There's a market for it, I'm sure.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you like baseball? What about it did you like?
It was so much just standing around. I was like, I want to be doing stuff,
Okay.
And I'm just out there standing. And I just wasn't good either. Yeah, so that didn't help. I remember I played every single position. Because I remember they were just throwing me around like,
Yeah.
surely he'll be good at one of them. Nah.
None of them.
No, not at all.
None of them stuck.
And I remember one year I made they had like, the county all-star team. And I don't know how I made that. I think it was just because I was on the best team.
Okay.
And so we just all made it by default. And I remember I think I was playing second base. And the ball came to me in between. So second base, I don't remember how the positions work. I was standing in between first and second base
Okay.
in the infield. So I guess I was second base.
Yeah.
And I made a diving catch.
Wow.
Like it was a ground ball and I dove and got it. And then I tried to do the thing where you flick it up with your glove. And I did it and it worked.
Oh, okay.
But the runner got there like way before because it was so slow because I just kind of flicked it out. And I remember being verbally assaulted by the fans. Like I have a vivid memory of grown men and
Oh my
women
God.
yelling at a 9-year-old child that I sucked, and they were like, "Get off the field!" Like blah blah. Like it was, yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, yeah. It was a real vivid memory that I
see
got
why
of that.
you don't like
And
baseball.
that was one of the last times I played
My
baseball.
goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
God. Okay, well, on a lighter note, I started playing soccer when I was about, let's say, like 5, 6.
Okay.
Parents took me to the Y. I want to say I was interested because my dad played growing up,
okay.
and he played a little bit in college.
Yeah.
But again, I was 5 or 6. I don't know if they just threw me into it or if I was like,
Right.
I want to play soccer, but
Yeah.
ever since the Y, I've loved it. No, I'm not sure if this next memory is accurate or not.
Okay, I
But
like
I
where this is going.
vivid memory of playing a game at the Y. So I was like 6,
Okay.
and I got a yellow card. Because at the time we played with boys and girls on the
That's tough
team.
to get a yellow card at that age.
But I think I kicked like some kid by accident. Obviously, I didn't mean to kick.
Right,
him.
one of the like you're too young to know what you're doing.
Yeah, and I mean
you
like
just,
I reared
yeah.
back and like just fully kicked him.
Right.
May have gotten a yellow card or may have just been a foul, but definitely hurt the kid.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You just
yeah, that was my earliest,
okay.
I guess, ever foul. But from there, bounced around to different clubs. I started at Charlotte United
Okay.
as a goalkeeper, and I played 2 ages up. So I was like 8 playing like 11, 10-year-olds.
Yep. Yep.
It just stuck me in the goal. Moved to a local club closer. Played a year at rec there with my dad as the coach.
Okay.
Absolutely did not like it. Hated it. That's where I learned the lesson of teamwork.
Oh. And
Yeah.
how old are you at this point?
I'm like 10.
Okay. All right.
And so he takes over the team. And we had practice, they're talking, giggling, messing around,
Yeah.
always trying to have the team talk or whatever. And
Right.
I'm focused. I wasn't talking or giggling. I'm,
Of course. Model.
Exactly.
Model player.
Exactly. And so I guess my dad gets fed up and he's like, everybody run, like everybody start running.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, well, I don't have to run. He's like, I'm like, why do I have to run? I wasn't doing anything. And he was like, you're a team. You all have to run.
Okay.
That car ride, I don't think I said a word to it on the way back, and I'm pretty sure I told my mom. I'm pretty sure I told my mom.
So
when I
how
got
long did you
home.
play for your dad then?
It was a year. It was a year,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And then the
Alright,
next year I
alright.
went into like academies, like travel
Right.
ball. So
Okay. Where
Yeah.
did you play at there?
Still Creek Athletic Association.
Not familiar.
Yeah, it was.
The only Charlotte teams I know are CSA.
Yeah, I eventually went to CSA, and then after I went to CSA, I went to the Rapids before they changed to Independence.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So you were there before it was cool to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ahead of your time.
Yeah. We actually went to nationals, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. That
Went
must
to-
be nice.
Yeah. I'm not gonna subtle flex.
Wait, so when you grew up, was your experience like, did you play with the same kids or were you moving around a lot? You were on different teams?
I played with the majority of the same kids because I stayed at Still Creek for a while.
Oh, okay.
So all the way up until I say like maybe my freshman year of high school, sophomore year, it was the same girls. Even on my team from club.
From how far back?
From when I was at Still Creek. So from the time I got to Still Creek to the time I left, it was about the same. It was
How
the
many
same group of
years
girls.
are we talking here? Guess.
Maybe 4.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6 years. I'm
I
not
got
losing
you.
it now.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Okay.
So,
So you had a few years there together where you built a core, and then you all went your separate ways.
yeah, but most of them actually went to my high school, so we ended up back together again.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool. But
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always interesting to see how, like, what sort of experience. Like, some kids play on a different team every single year, and it was, like, all about their personal development,
right,
which is, interesting. Me, I played with the same crew from time we were 7 until we graduated high school.
oh, that is a long time. That's cool though.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
Yeah. We had the same coach the whole time up until high school.
Okay.
And then he handed us off to the high school coaches. And that was a nightmare of a... Yeah. The high school system it's real hit or miss.
Yeah.
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 You either get a coach that is very qualified to be there, you got a program in place, or you get someone that has never played the game before.
Get a free PE teacher.
Yeah, it's the PE teacher half the time. Yeah.
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 Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real hit or miss with the high
Yeah.
school system.
Yeah.
But there's no money there, so there.
I can understand why.
Yeah. I know. One day we had a kid literally chase down a deer on foot. That's not like a deer ran across the field out of the woods during practice, and we stopped to let the deer cross. And then so the deer comes out of the woods. I see him, and then to my left here, as the deer crosses in front of me, in my left side vision, I see sprinting after the deer, a kid named Griffin, and he was my height, a little bit stockier than me, not a big guy at all. And I've never seen someone run so fast. He caught up to the deer.
Did he play the next game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like.
I mean, I never saw him run that fast on the pitch.
Maybe
But when there's a deer, and then he comes back and be like, "What are you gonna do? What happens if you catch it?"
Right.
I'll drag it up to my truck. He's gonna throw it in the back of his truck.
All right.
So yeah, you had a real interesting dynamic
Yeah.
on the squad there.
I've never heard of that, but I'm trying to picture like the practice and how it's going with the deer running across it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we all stop as you do, let the deer cross, and he takes off in a
Full-out sprint, and we all just no one said anything. No one said a word. We all
can you
just were
say?
like, "Okay, he's running out. He's catching it. He caught it. It got to the edge of the woods. He was in reaching distance, but it made it to the woods. So then it's weaving through the trees. He can't. That was his limit."
Wow.
And he comes back, and we were all just like, everything stopped.
I mean, yeah, it has to. There's a deer, and someone's running after it.
And then you got kids who are at halftime on the sideline with their moms bringing them full McDonald's meals at halftime. And then they're going out and playing a second half.
Some kids can do
And I'm
that.
just like, I can't eat within a 2-hour window of warm-ups.
I remember my freshman year of high school. It was before a game, and I didn't pass the 2-mile test that we had to do. And so my
those are
coach,
awful.
he made me run it, but right before the game, and so
That's good. Yeah.
I stumbled into the locker room, and I was seeing stars, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm just not gonna make it. But then I had a Snickers and some snacks.
When was this?
My freshman year of high school, so
Oh, okay.
20, I want to say 15.
All right. So you're a freshman in high school?
Yeah,
Okay. Was that for varsity or JV?
varsity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing that for JV. I was like, I'm going home.
Yeah, no way, right? No way, yeah. It was varsity. So,
Okay.
yeah, it was a crazy experience.
Wow.
Yeah, and the reason I had to run it is because I missed it by a second. I got 16:01.
Oh my god.
So I had to run it again.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Can we get VAR on that?
Right. Just,
When did you start the timer?
right.
Did you start it when I started, or you start
Right.
late? Because I think
right.
you might have started early.
My toenail was right there. you know?
Yeah. Were y'all in a line?
No, we were on a track and we just kind of
So were
lined
you
up
at the
across.
front?
I was in the back. I was nowhere in the
Okay, so you had to wait for people to start in front of you.
Yeah, kind of. We all tried to, we all started at the same time, but, there was a girl running it in, 13 minutes. There's no way I was going to, keep
Right.
up with her.
No, I meant did you all start at the same time?
Yeah, we all started.
Or was there a line and you had to wait for people to get going?
No, we all
Okay,
started at the
alright.
same time.
Because I was like, then you got a case, right? Because then
Right.
you got a second. If you're at the back, by the time these people get going and
Right.
you start, that's a second right there. That counts.
Right.
You're it. Yeah.
Yep, and then we would cut the track, so I really had no, argument. So, I was just angry.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah, look at me now, you know? Look at me now.